talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Play action with Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket.
Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. And they get to him on fourth down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 20-zip lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. One of the tight ends motioning left. First down throw by Rodgers. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Rodgers throwing again here on second down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So now here's third and 5. From the shotgun, Rodgers gets this one to Freiermuth. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Steelers.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers, the Leach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Chris Boswell.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. To the air with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Penix here from the gun. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons push the lead to 20.
27, Steelers 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Rodgers here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Warren running between the tackles. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 now. Finds his man over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
14 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Takes out a one-stop. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Oh, Penix lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this one, not surprisingly, brought the loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Cut out left. Jukes one defender. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons with 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. It's into the hands of Mooney. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the play. That's another.
Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Rodgers will look to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. They run with Warren. Pushing for the red zone. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
They're now set for first and 10. They'll go again with Warren. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off. And then the right, oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get, it's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
He's trying to go deep again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix on first down. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Number 8, Kyle Pitts.
Second down now, 7 to go.
2-yard gain brings up second down. At the Steelers.
An option give to Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Penix looking to run with it. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
Chuck Clark.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
4th down, Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. A run for Ward here to start the 3rd. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On 2nd down, Warren. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This is Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard.
Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
Now the give for Bijan. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 16. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Juan Thornhill takes it away.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of his end zone, Rodgers. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Penix. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. Working quickly here. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. Has it down close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. This a 39-yarder. Oh my goodness, they're making it. Caught beyond the marker. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 19. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fields the hard squib kick. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake, it's Rodgers. And he goes down, the Falcons got to him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On 1st down, here's Penix. The left side is caught by Pitts. And they take him down right along the 30.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Penix looking to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Penix now. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep running away with this. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. from the 37. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Rodgers. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for the back that time. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing.
And they fake it on fourth and one. This is caught. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
Again, Rodgers finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
319.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up first and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
They're going down swinging. We see here, getting ready for an onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Hits the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue piling it on here in the fourth. Coup on now for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Rodgers. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they face second down.
Plain zone coverage in the NFL. We focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Robinson on the inside give. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons are running them out of the building. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
319.
Now here's Rodgers. That's caught for the first. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
319.
Play action with Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the Steelers line it up to go for two once more.
The Steelers will line up.
Rodgers trying to throw for it. And he's going to get in for 2 points, which, well, it doesn't do a ton to help on the scoreboard right now, partner, but a positive moment at the very least.
Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons rolling here in a laugher. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another carry for Robinson. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Trying to set this up quick.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Third and long for him here. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Penix escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. A pistol snap here, Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from the 41. They'll send him over right. First down, Rodgers. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now it's second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
258. Coco, over here.
Rodgers to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field, and the 2 were not able to reel it in.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. The fake is unsuccessful. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
He's looking deep once again. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue adding on to that lead.
Bradley Pinion
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well